Oh, what a
Kamara.
ball! What a...
Oh, that's a lovely finish for 2-0.
2-0, let's go.
Glenn Kamara making the almost Arsenal type run beyond the striker there. Lovely calm finish. He just toe poked it past the keeper into the far corner. Oh, he looked like a natural born striker there, Kamara. Aribo with the ball through. Excellent, Kamara. Brilliant. Good to see that from him. Morelos has surely got to get.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today's one's going to be going over our 3-0 win against St Johnstone, and it's good to get a comfortable one on the board. A little bit of a spoiler of what's to come in this video from the live watch-along reactions at the start of this, but before we get further into breaking down the game, again we are sponsored by OneFootball for this video, so I'm going to play a short little pre-recorded video and then get into it. This video is indeed sponsored by OneFootball, which is a totally free football app, and I'm going to go through some of the reasons that you might want to download it. And I will cater mainly towards Rangers fans as on my channel, as most will be, but it's not only Rangers you can do this with, there's loads of other teams, I've got loads of leagues you can do this with. Any team you may be interested in, you'll find them on the OneFootball app. Now, I personally find this app so useful for the amount of in-depth statistics that it goes through for each of our leagues, cup competitions, etc. that we are in. So, for example, the Europa League, you can go in and you can see which defender has the most blocks, who has the most forward passes, the best passing accuracy, all sorts of stats that you wouldn't normally think of but are really interesting to know. You'll also find news articles as well about the team, and you can set notifications as well, so if you're out and about, you can't catch the game, you can get live notifications about the score and squad updates. When you're checking out the league table as well, which for us is looking pretty good right now, you can also check out the home and the away form as well, which is pretty interesting to know. But once again, the app is totally free and the link to download it will be the top line in the description. With the team today, I wore the Colombia top because I expected Morelos to be available for the selection and to be straight back into the starting lineup with us not struggling for goals, but we've not looked our usual creative selves as recent. But against Motherwell, it was Aribo and HAGI, for me anyway, who came on and ran the show, doing the creativity against the 5-5 formation that they played. So I wasn't surprised at seeing them start today. And again, for me personally, it's between them two for man of the match today. I've had a few people shout out Kamara as well, but we'll get into that a bit later on. So coming into this, again, I think most people expected this to be maybe not breaking down the 5-5, maybe the 4-5-1, for example. You're not quite as anti-football as Motherwell were, and I was actually quite surprised by the start of this because St Johnstone actually came out to attack at the start, and within the first 10-15 minutes they were more than a match for us, and actually through a mistake of ours, but they were creating the early chances and we almost went 1-0 down again.
The game
Oh, very slack pass.
One-on-one with Johnstone, who has to defend this.
Fantastic defending there.
Oh, that was slack.
The game really started to swing into our favour when we got that first goal, and it was a great piece of play from HAGI. I'm sure his confidence was up from getting picked back into this starting 11, and he had a great performance today, so I'd be surprised not to see him in against the Hibs game. And I feel like every player's going to be trying to give that little bit extra because we've got this game and then the Hibs game, of course, which are just as important, but I think it's almost impossible for the players, the managers, the fans not to have that old firm just slightly in the back of your mind there thinking about, I want to be in the team for that.
HAGI! Oh, is that even? Yes, there we go! Let's go, man!
Not got a second ball all game, the first one we get and it's a goal. Love to see it, man.
Go. It's HAGI, has time on the edge of the box. He gets onto the left foot, that's why it's good to have players that can hit it with both feet. It's not the best of shots, but great striker movement for Roof to go and the keeper away fuming. Put it on a plate, parried it in front of Roof. 1-0.
And touching on Roof there, what a player we've got in our hands. Like, what we need to try and do is keep him fit where he's not been able to in the past. Like, we need to trust in our physios. You have to have that little bit of luck, but to game manage him well, because it's the thing that's kept him back from being like really, really good at his previous clubs, is he's been absolutely riddled with injuries. But touch wood, everything that we're, if we keep him fit, what has he not got? He's got the tap in poacher goals like today. He can score for the halfway line. He's got the powerful shots. He's got the link up. He can play wide. He's not afraid to header. If we can keep him fit, the amount of goals he'll score for us. As always, after getting the first goal in football, it's important to go and try and get the second, kill the game off and not take your foot off the gas to give your opponent hope to get back into it. And it was just over 5 minutes later when we got the second goal, and it was beautiful. Glenn Kamara showing a different side to his game again. Getting beyond the striker and into that attacking space, we all know Aribo's got the talent to find him. Lovely through ball. And like I said earlier in the reaction to it, it was a genuine reaction of a cool, calm finisher, which Morelos could have dealt with today. The team talk must have been great at half time because the players were motivated and up for it for the second half. We came out and it didn't take us long to bury the game.
Hold up! It's HAGI! I didn't see it coming! It's 3-0!
And there's the bow. And there's the bow.
Hopefully that was a standard, so we've got that. Oh, then got that picture.
Halfway through the second half, 3-0 and cruising, you could see that Gerrard started to think about that Hibs game with his subs. Two players who deserved a well-earned rest, and Davis and Roof came off for Morelos and Zungu, so just a straight swap there. Zungu never had much to do when he was on, but Morelos was heavily involved in link-up play going forward, as he has been recently. But when he got his chance today, I don't even know if it is confidence rather than composure in front of goal, because everywhere else on the pitch he looks confident. His 1-2s are great, his link-up play is great. That miss today was, that was something else. And is that miss, he's missing all these chances against other teams? Is the stars aligned for the goal to be against Celtic this time?
Morelos has surely got to get I'm wearing my Columbia top for you, man! How did you just miss that?
Has Alfie finished his dinner tonight? Jesus.
Mate,
That's
embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. That's not even bad. That's embarrassing.
That's one of those things that you see in soccer at the end of missing the season, mate. He's actually, it's not even close. He's playing like 2 yards wide of the post.
The keeper was going the other way as well, though. That's the thing. The keeper was going the other.
Passed it straight to him. He's in on goal. No one near him. Well, St Johnstone came near him at the end. He's got half the goal to aim at because the keeper stood at the offside and he dragged it wide, mate. That is how...
The only eventful thing that happened from this point on in the game was O'Halloran getting sent off, and let's just say I enjoyed that one.
That's a red. Is it a red card here?
Yep.
O'Halloran's off. Red card. See you later, son. You little snake. See you later, Michael O'Halloran. Leaks tactics to Celtic. That is what you deserve, son. Red card. See you later. Rangers winning. Rangers 16 points ahead in the league. You'll be fuming, O'Halloran. Away to the shells, son. See you later, lad. So what, pop up and hope it wasn't a healthy. Get a red card notification in the Rangers game, or please don't be Morelos.
So this result means we all will be sitting smiling at the Christmas dinner table this year, but fingers crossed, we've been here before. We cannot let this slip. The mentality seems to be different, but we will really see when it starts to get to the business end of the season, which is the second half, which thankfully we've got no January break this time. It's just continuing with the football action, and hopefully that helps us. I put it on Twitter as well, a little poll for who people thought was man of the match. For me, it was HAGI today, but quite unsurprisingly, Michael O'Halloran actually won the man of the match for his little 10-minute cameo. So that's all that we're going to talk about in today's video. Merry Christmas when it comes, everyone, and I've had a few questions about the Boxing Day game. We will still be live doing our watch along for the Hibs game on Boxing Day, so we'll be back pretty soon with more videos on this channel. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe and like if you haven't done so already. We're so close to that 6,000 subscriber mark now. We'll see you in the next one.